So what is more important to you as a designer? Making lots of money, winning design awards, and making the best quality design in the world? Let's talk about this in this video so you can define your own success and know how to get it as a designer. Let's rock and roll. Hey designer friends, what is up? My name is Ron Segal. Welcome back to Flux, where we talk everything design and freelance and building your career as a designer. And this time I want to talk about what is even success means to you, because for other people it means other things. For some people it's just making as much money as possible. If you're making lots of money, that probably means you're successful. For other people, if you're not getting awards, if you're not getting recognition, if you're not in the top list of best designers or whatever, that means you're not good enough of a designer, and that's what they're striving for. So I want to talk about the trade-offs between these two different things, because a lot of people think that you can have it all. And the truth is, it really is not that way, because there's always something that guides you and is a focus to you. And I want to give you an example from the restaurants world. So here's a story. There was a restaurant called El Bulli in Spain, and for many, many years during the 2000s, it won year after year the best restaurants in the world award. And it was just like an amazing kind of Michelin restaurant with molecular food and like a crazy experience. And then I think around 2014 or something, the restaurant went out of business because it lost so much money. The chef of this place was so much into experimenting and taking so much time and effort into making the best food ever that the restaurant just lost tons and tons of money, eventually went out of business, and now it's kind of like a creativity center, but this restaurant is out of business. At the same time, McDonald's, which you probably know, and not for their high quality burgers though, was banking $28 billion, employing 1.8 billion people, and making tons and tons of profit. And so what am I trying to say with these two things? Let's kind of take it up on a matrix, because I love putting things on matrix. That kind of helps you see the world in a very focused way. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that when you're trying to make something the most high quality thing in the world, that thing does not come off cheaply. And even if you charge high prices, I mean, the prices at Bulli were very expensive, that can still mean that you are losing money. And even though the burgers are quite cheap over at McDonald's, so is their quality, and so are the ingredients that they're using, and that allows them at scale to make lots and lots of money. Now, these are obviously not the only options out there, and so what I want to do here is I want to kind of explore the different quadrants in this matrix and share how I'm thinking about each of them. Now, if you would ask me basically where I would place myself back when I was freelancing, I would probably say around this quadrant. So, I'm the type of person who thinks they can get it all, right? Oh, I will make my design high quality and I will make a lot of money on the way as well. But the truth is, I wasn't making the most money in the world. Also, I wasn't making the most high quality design in the world, winning all of the design awards and recognition. I was somewhere trading off on both of these things, which are both important to me personally, and that puts me in this quadrant of not really extreme at any of these. So let's basically cover all of them. So the first one that you definitely do not want to be here is making low quality work and not making a lot of money. Now, although most of us start off at this place, just because obviously when we're getting started as designers, our work is not that much of a high quality. We all basically start here, but you never want to stay here, right? And so when you're here, you basically want to ask yourself, where am I going from here? What am I aiming for? Am I aiming for making more money, or am I making for improving my craft, right? And so people at the top here, people who are only focused on quality, they basically do it for the love. They do it for the passion. They only want to make sure that their design is the most amazing in the world. And you can actually see them if you go to websites like Award. You can see a lot of people who have created amazing work, and you might even be inspired by their work, and we sometimes showcase their work here because it's really groundbreaking and amazing, and it actually pushes the whole design industry forward. That being said, a lot of these people sometimes don't make a lot of money, sometimes make these projects either free, volunteering, or end up working way more than makes it actually profitable to work on this project. But it doesn't matter to them because money is not the reason why they went to be a designer and why they're spending all-nighters and stuff like that just to make sure that the project is just perfect. They're doing it because they're passionate and they're doing it for love, and that's what's put them in this kind of quadrant. The other people, there are other people who are just focused on how do I get more clients? How do I improve my negotiation? How do we charge more and so forth? These people, they don't actually care about design. For them, design is just a vehicle for making money. And so I put it down here as do it for the Lambo. They only care about making money, right? And you will actually see, or you might not see them at a website like Awards, but there are lots and lots of both freelancers and agencies. You look at their website, it looks like they're pretty mediocre, but they're banking on lots and lots of money because they've understood how to package something, whether it's a template or a process that they can run through very, very fast. And you can compare it to kind of like the processes that are being run through McDonald's. They know how to churn out these projects very, very fast, either by hiring low cost employees, kind of like McDonald's again, right? And just churning out and selling these projects, and they can bank a lot of money, and you'll never see their work, you'll never talk about their work, but it's okay because they don't care about that. They don't care about awards. They don't care about getting recognition. They don't care about getting on magazines or pedestals or whatever. They're here to make money, focus on profit, and that's what they do, and it works for them. And that's valid. By the way, I'm not judging anyone on any of these quadrants. What I want you to think is about what motivates you and what is the right place for you to work on and focus. Because as I said, if you're not focused, that's really hard to win on anything. So I kind of want you to dive deep and think about yourself and think where is the focus lies for you. All right, so now you're thinking, oh, but what about the last quadrant, the last, the promised land of both high quality and high money, right? That's what you did, Ron, right? So here's the truth about this quadrant. This quadrant is the quadrant of pain. This is the quadrant of people like me who are never happy about what they do. You suffer. If you're in this quadrant, you will suffer. Why? Because you will always have to trade off. You will always, what's high quality. You want to do high quality, but you understand that the more quality, the more you raise the bar of quality, that's going to hurt your profitability. But you also care about money. And so you make these trade-offs, right? To be somewhere, not making as much money as possible and not making the highest quality as possible. You're trying to make these trade-offs, and making these trade-offs is painful because again, you're not going to get the 100% quality. You're not going to get 100% profit, and you're making these trade-offs, and that is painful. So, and it's, by the way, and it's not possible to get to the maximum of either of them. That's why basically when I showed you here, I wasn't at the, extreme end of making money, and I wasn't at the extreme end of making high quality stuff. That's a trade-off that you come to agree on if you're willing to suffer through the pain of making the trade-offs of saying, I will not be the most profitable, I will not be the most talented, but I will try to balance them. And this is it includes making tough decisions every day on the trade-off. But again, for me, that was the right place for me. And I encourage you to think about yourself and what makes sense for you so that you understand whether you need to focus on improving your money skills, improving your sales, negotiation, pricing skills, or whether you want to work on improving your quality, improving your core fundamentals of typography, hierarchy, colors, all of these design fundamentals that will increase your quality to make sure that you're hitting that high quality bar. All right, let me know what's your favorite quadrant, where you want to be, and what stops you from getting there. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out.